What's good, what's good, what's good, my good people? Dre Millie here, live at Geisai with the founders of Artifact, my main man, Chris Lee.
Thanks for having us. Super excited. This is insane. I can't even process any of this right now.
Yo, what's blowing up, my man? Benoit, how are you?
Very well, and nice to finally meet you. I really
Likewise.
like all the stuff you do. You're a very smart guy.
Appreciate
so thank you for organizing all of this. Full chains as well.
Oh, man, we love to do it. I got to match my fly with you guys, man. And, of course, last but not least, the legendary Zap. How you doing, bro?
Pleasure to be here. It's crazy, the event, and we're happy to be in Tokyo with the community.
Oh, for sure. So I'm sure everybody knows what we're here doing. I know everybody's paying attention. Everybody's been so hyped and so ready for this event, and we're finally here at the Geisai. Artifact, Takashi Murakami. It gets no better than this. So for everyone who couldn't make it out to Japan, we're doing this one for you. We're going to give you a walkthrough through the entire event that we have going on right here, right now. So we can start it off like this.
So I know a lot of people have a lot of FOMO. It's not going to remove the FOMO, it's going to increase it maybe even. But it's good we do that live stream, and hopefully you guys can experience a bit of the space, the music, all of that. But sorry for the FOMO, because the FOMO is real.
The FOMO is real. Everyone that I know is talking about the FOMO, for sure, for sure. All right, so a lot of people have seen some of the screenshots. They know that the Animus is coming up, right? They're paying attention. They're patiently waiting for it. And now we finally get to see it today here at Geisai. If you guys would like to jump into that one, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, we've been steadily starting to tease the Animus project. But here at the event, we decided to debut some more from the collection. Even having this really cool hologram experience, which we're going to get into in a bit. Oh, yeah. But it's really awesome. People are starting to see the Animus characters have breathe a little life. They're alive here with the holo box, and it's really crazy. And you know, including behind the scenes stills from Takashi working on Animus with us, pulling inspiration from his old film he's working on. You know, from when is it? Like 2003? When was he working on that short film, The Jelly? He's still working on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
10 years. Yeah.
So we're super excited for Animus. You know, I'm seeing people starting to take pictures of him posting on Twitter, which is awesome. We just hope everybody had the chance to come and take a look at what we're working on and everything, and hype up Animus.
No, for sure.
Also that event and how we set it up, and you can see in the big screen there is at the entrance. It's really to celebrate Artifact and the creativity that we have and that the community has at its own. And of course, we show the Air Force Ones, crazy Artifact blades, renders and stuff, but also a lot of backstage, so people start to see all the crazy work that's going into Animus. We work with Takashi on it. When you work with Takashi, you can't do little bullshit project. We need to do proper quality, go through a process. Working with him, we work a lot because he had high expectations. He got his full team working on it, as you can see on the screens right now. So it's really an exchange between us and Takashi, and the team we built for Animus is really to bring the whole NFT and art at the next level. It's not just an NFT project. It's really next gen type of creatures we've been working on, and people can start to have the glimpse that are processed here. We start from now on to reveal more and more about Animus, but just hopefully people understand that it's not just another NFT project. It's really something we put a lot of effort on, and where we try to push creativity to levels that we never reached before.
Yeah, and I think it's super cool that we're showing the behind the scenes, even on the clone inception with Takashi, showing people what goes on behind the scenes to get the final results. And like Benoit and Chris mentioned, Animus is our next major project, and we're really excited we're able to showcase some of that here today.
Nice. So if you guys can see on the streaming what we're doing right now, the process that they have with Murakami, getting the clones together.
Just I cut you just in case people see it. I'm not the emo boy. I did indigo dyeing, so it's not. I don't paint my nails because I did some indigo dyeing. So it's not on. It's cool, but it's not on purpose. It's unaware of. I didn't become an emo boy.
There's the Animus characters right there.
And now we got the Animus. Can we go live to the streaming of the Animus of the show?
So you see the 3D process. Everything is in 3D.
Showing the rig.
Proper 2D concept art phase, iterations, 3D scenes, rigging. It's a crazy process.
Next level, man. Mine is blown. People paying attention to it. They love every bit of it, man. I can't wait to see the next thing. All right, cool. So, us knowing about what's happening with Animus, patiently waiting on it, right? We're talking about the here.
Patiently is very important.
Oh, very important. And we know that, especially here at the Bad Take crew, know how to be patient, right? We done made it through the
Bad
storm.
Take crew, shout out to Bad Take
Shout out
crew.
to the
Bad Take. Bad Take
At the
crew.
beginning, I was
Bad
questioning-
Take.
As a branding guy, I was questioning the name you guys pick because you actually have great takes.
Yeah.
But in the end, everything makes sense.
Yep.
Like, Bad Take is awesome.
No, that's for sure. You know what? That's all purposeful done by the man Compound. We got a shout out to my guy Compound. We appreciate you out there.
Shouts to Compound.
When we were talking about Bad Take, he was like, that's the point of us doing it. Because everybody's going to say these are great takes. But it's like, no. We're going to start off giving the iron.
No, it's smart.
Yeah.
First, it's almost conceptual art you're doing. Very smart again.
No, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. So, again, talking about waiting on the Animus drop, and we're talking about, patiently waiting. We can now go to the here and now. The here and now, which we all know here in Artifact, is the Air Force Ones. We have that here today, live in person for everyone to see. If you guys wanted to jump into that and get some brief descriptions of what we have.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we're showing the public the actual physical footwear. The NFTs are amazing, but it doesn't show you all the physical quality, so us displaying them in these amazing cases to really show the effort that went into them. As you can see, they're pieces of art, they're not just sneakers, and we're really proud of doing this forging event, and everyone's forging currently. And just to remind, it ends May 8th, so if you haven't forged, please go ahead and forge, and everyone in Japan can talk about the quality, because it's really the most amazing shoes.
Yeah, really, because the work and the process that went into making these sneakers, because he, especially with Toby, they really went at Nike and tried to get all the coolest material possible, and it was really made like, art and how we can turn this art and these crazy ideas into sneakers. But the fact that now you can see them physically in this crazy, this space, it really looks like contemporary art almost, because you need to take into consideration how limited they are, all the love that went into it, all the work that went into it, especially the Murakami ones. Again, this is like iconic, it's very iconic for centuries. So, having Artifact, Nike, and Murakami together in a piece of art that's in the shape of a sneaker, it's dope. And I'm really, really happy that people can see them here. I hope people are taking pictures to share on Twitter. We were last night doing the whole show at like 10 p.m. midnight and saw them for the first time, like in real, like in these boxes. And I was like, man, they look like $1 million.
That's 100% right.
They should be $1 million on the floor.
Hey.
No, really, when you see them in real like that, you realize the quality. And it's not just your average Air Force Ones. Like, it's Artifact Air Force Ones that we did with Murakami, and a lot of love went into it. And I'm super happy that people can see them in these crazy cases. So, but if you force them, you should wear them. Honestly, I wear them.
Oh yeah.
But if you really want to show a gangster there, you should get a case.
Okay.
If we don't know how much is the case. It's a lot, but maybe we can help you out.
Yeah, and again, the pictures don't do justice in person. It's the micro details. For example, if you go up to the vial, vial itself, the CloneX vial is super detailed. I was actually in shock on how detailed it was, because when you look at lace locks, I didn't even think you could fit that much detail in that one thing. So
yeah.
the micro touches to the detail, like the materials, what Z was talking about, it all counts, and this is why we're very, very proud of it. This is our 10. So this is the 10.
For sure. Even speaking about the angels, right?
Yeah.
Like the transparent toe box, the side panels, the detail, like you said, is immaculate. It's next level, something we've never seen before. Even talking about the Genesis, for sure. I definitely got to tap into the Genesis.
This is dope, man. Like when you see it in real, it's crazy because you feel like you're absorbed by it. Like, I mean, it's like this crazy black technology that's big. All of them are like really unique. They all have their little unique styles, unique things, and each of them are really treated as okay. How do we make that one as dope as possible?
We really tried to.
I think those are the sleeper pair. I myself seeing them in person, no justice is done with the pictures, right? Even when we had the NFT when it first came out, right? We could kind of put together what we were going to get, kind of expecting what we were going to receive. Then we saw the lookbook. Mind blown to a whole nother level, right? And we saw the reception from the community and how we felt about that. But now, even more so in person, I'm telling you, like, guys out there, if you understand what I'm saying to you right now, this Genesis Fair, this blackout black, something that's never been done before. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And kudos to you guys for putting it together like that.
Thank you.
Innovation is second to none. I'll honestly, if we can go to another pair and thinking about it.
Oh, let's go to Reptile. Yep.
Now I'm about to say, I was about to say the Reptile. The Reptile is
Yep.
the iridescent colors.
Keep going. We're playing hot potato.
Yeah, I know, right? You're trying to get to the iridescent hits of the light, how it changes.
Yep, here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
This is, I think,
Oh,
the
it's
first
crazy.
time lenticular, like molded lenticular, has been used on a shoe.
Yeah.
And like going into this, we were like, we want to pick materials that people haven't seen on a shoe, and Reptiles being a pretty crazy over-the-top CloneX, I think this captures it perfectly, and it really stands out from the 10, this one.
Oh,
You
man.
don't really see right now, but there's slight huge changes.
Oh, yeah.
Move around because it's then material.
Yes.
So yeah, and it's really, it's like space, right? Like
Right.
Like steel scales and all of that. So it's
Man.
really love
Definitely. And the pop of it, right?
Yeah.
The green it hits, and then that orange, how it yeah, and like you said, that swoosh when the light hits it and it just change. When the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten. I know y'all know the many fresh lyrics. I'm gonna shout it out for y'all, but that's just how it is, man. It gives you that that oomph. Yes. So no, I know myself. These are a pair that I've been shilling and talking about within the Bad Take community for quite some time, and I seen it in the IRL. It's totally next level. So yeah. Appreciate you guys and speaking about that one. If we want to keep going and talking about the experience that we're going to have here,
let's do
He goes to the Murakami one.
Oh yeah, like how this is a Murakami event. Please go to the Murakami event.
I didn't want to oversaturate it, but the Murakami drip, of course, we know is the artwork that you speak about, right?
Yep.
Like it's something that you can pick up, put in your house. You don't have to wear them. Right, like you said, Benoit, you wear yours. I myself, I would rock mine as well.
It's cool to wear them because I've been wearing the samples since like February or something, on and off, and everyone stops you, and every age that's like old, young, and it's Murakami.
Yeah.
Because these flowers and Murakami artwork is iconic, right? And it's the first time he's got them on the Nike stickers. Again, you have the swoosh on one side, the blade on the other side, but the quality of the print, the mirror blade, the mirror swoosh,
Yes.
they're really like, they make people smile, they choose when you wear them.
Yeah.
And everyone, so if you don't want people to ask you questions, don't wear them, because everyone's going to stop you and ask where you got them.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And every time you get to say, so it's samples, you need NFT, so it's a bit complicated.
Oh, yeah.
Every day people don't understand. But yeah, that's definitely, people are going to stop you in the street for those shoes.
Word.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think another
Easily
element,
recognizable. And of course, the allocation of the numbers, the inventory. You'll never see those if you've never seen them before. You'll never get them if you didn't have the opportunity to shoot at them. So yeah, another innovative spot that's taken with the
another thing
execution
people
of this
don't really
pair.
know, but the lining on the inside, we went for like a full leather, which isn't usual. But like when you put your foot in, it just feels premium. It's like a car feel. So
Very comfy. I can attest.
Oh yeah.
We should show the other ones now too.
Which one do we want to?
The DNA.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we definitely want to jump into the other pair of the DNA to showcase that to the people out there with the stream. I know those are the pair that everybody wants to see.
There you go.
It's definitely next level.
So, fun fact on this one, this is the one I actually worked on. Yep. So, I got a chance to work on this one is because on CloneX, we basically, the team and I were the ones that put the collage together for the DNA. So we wanted to hold true to that vibe, and we did kind of the same thing with this one. Takashi provided us with all the assets, and it was just fun to sit there and be in the moment, in the flow, just rearranging all the patterns and everything properly to make sure that, it feels right and balanced, because sometimes if you don't do it properly, it can get very, very, very cluttered, but I feel like this one keeps like the flow and everything, and it holds true to Takashi.
Man, and the flow of it, like you said, bro, that translucent swoosh, everything about it, man. Yeah. So if you guys had to pick a favorite, I know Zach, we talked about it on Sneaker Soul Box. Yeah. I know you threw out your 3. I know it's hard to pick one, but if you had to,
I think it would be the DNAs. I also want to give one shout out on the DNAs to Rasa on our team. So when Chris provided her the design, she had to work out how to make the design go across multiple different panels, and it might not look complicated, but it takes a huge level of precision to line up the panels, so when they do get stitched, the design's cohesive. And but yeah, I think this, just because of the Murakami element, the translucent soul, but I personally love the aliens, the reptiles, the undead. I feel like every shoe has its own character and is very unique, and the full 10 collection is legendary, and if you haven't forged them, don't miss out. You're gonna, when people get them, you're gonna be feeling some type of way, so get that,
sure.
forge the future.
The aliens. The aliens for sure. We definitely didn't get this part of the aliens, but let me ask you, Benoit, if you had to pick one.
I mean, me honestly, I would say like the Murakami drip, because they get such an iconic shoe, and it's something you're used to seeing in art shows and in museums, and you can actually wear them, you know. And again, I love the fact that everyone recognizes it immediately. So I would say these ones, but honestly, like what I really love about these sneakers, that even the robot, to be honest, initially I was like, I'm not sure about the robot. But then after when I saw it in real, I think it's dope as well. So like, I love the fact that they are each super unique, each have their own scarcity, each their own creating materials, and that makes them all each a piece apart, because they are all unique.
100%.
So the aliens, I love them because as you know, I love fluorescent green. So I had to get myself some alien clothes, but I bought the alien shoe of secondary like 2 weeks ago, like last week or something. So I'm happy I'm getting those because they are really, really dope. I love, the purple, it looks like alien materials. Fucking super crazy. They're all great, but my personal favorite, because also I've been wearing the samples for a while now, is the Murakami flowers, because to me it's really representing what we're here to do, which is to bring art but into other forms, whether it's through technology or fashion, like we're really bringing all this culture together and getting people to notice that there's a new movement, there's a new creative crowd and generation coming up. We're here to open the doors and let people go wide, right? So I'm really proud of all of that.
Artifact, merging worlds.
I love that, bro. Yeah, soundbite, for real, like the Maybach music soundbite. Now, Chris, if we got to go to you.
I actually want to talk about one that has a lot of wearability, but like an everyday shoe would be the Humans.
Word.
Yep, I feel like that one looks good. Like you can do anything with it. You're gonna go work in it. It just looks right. It looks minimalist. This is the one I would just rock every day.
Yeah, I think that's a general consistency across the board. People feel the same situation. The Humans have it, right? Like people are willing and wanting to beat those things up just to get the personality that comes along with it, right? Everybody have their own special, unique pair once they get the wearability out of it.
Yes, we get all of them.
Yeah. That's true.
You don't know what to pick, just get them all.
That's true.
No, what's good is that as well, some people don't remember, but I love the fact that this was spawned from clones, right?
Yes.
It's clones initially that, minted them, got them created. It's them who define the scarcity, by choosing to mint or not. So I know we got a bit of heat when we did that back then. We could do it differently, but in the end, all of these shoes are here and we're going to be in the real world thanks to clones. And they are born from their DNA that we crafted. So I love the fact that all of this is linked, and now is the moment where it's going to come in the real world. Then people will link the NFC with the NFT, all of that. So it's just the start of a very interesting cultural movement and ecosystem that's across the entities, right? And all of that thanks to clones.
No, that's major deal. All right, cool. So we jumped through all the Air Force Ones. We've seen every DNA, right? Here at the Geisai, everything is lined up in a specific order. So we're gonna move over to the hologram box.
Super excited to talk about this. So this one, we wanted to do something. I think it's on my face right now, on us, right?
No, yeah, it's on.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's a proper production.
We got it. We just rocking with it.
Okay, so yeah, this is something we want to do, something new, something fresh, never been done. We decided to have a little life and interactivity into this event. So we teamed up with Proto to basically bring in this hologram box, where we also partner with Rococo to have the actors pilot clones in the box. So there's a camera setup where an audience member can go up to it and wave to the clone, and the clone would interact with it. So right here, what you're seeing, this is not the live motion capture setup right now, but every time the motion capture artists are done interacting, we cut to the Animus animated experience. So right here is like one of the Takashi Animus collab characters, and then if you were in person, you can kind of see that there's depth, which is really cool.
Right.
So right here, there's a box. It's kind of hard to see in the camera right now, but there's literally depth when you walk straight up to it. Really, really cool stuff. The camera person should go to the back and check out the motion capture.
Word. Okay, so we can get the walk around to see the motion capture of the actual.
It's on the side behind the.
Yeah, behind the curtain of the Wizard of Oz. We can get the guy who's actually back there.
It should be Harlan.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it Harlan?
No.
Word. So we can get a shot of the mocap suit, my man wearing the mocap suit that's responding to the people in the hologram box. It's actually behind the curtain to the right.
The camera
Yep,
right.
the camera guy. So a lot of people didn't know that was happening.
Oh yeah, Baytalk's team did a good job of hiding the motion capture suit. But anyways, yeah, there's a whole team that's really cool to see this in action. We're really, really, really proud of the hologram box.
So they just have to go behind the curtain to see, my man. Is it Harlan back there doing his thing in the mocap suit, getting it busy?
Oh no, it's actors.
Okay.
Harlan's actually directing them.
Word.
Really
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're trying to get to it.
Oh yeah, wait, I think
They not inside the box. Go to the right of the box and the curtain on the side.
the wall, I guess.
Yeah, they think it's somebody actually in the box. It's an actual hologram box. It's a hologram, so it's not someone inside.
Oh, okay.
It's a hologram that's moving inside the box. See, they not even ready for it, bro. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
They've never seen it done before. We're giving up the sauce right here.
This is the command center.
This is the sauce. Look at him caught off guard.
Ready for action.
Yep, so there's the motion capture suit. Yeah. There you go.
He said, "What are you doing back there?" That's amazing, man. It's a whole team, man. This is the future of things, right? Like, I know we saw P. Diddy do something like this with his son, with the hologram box, trying to show a little celebration when his son was in Miami, he was in LA, something like that. But this is the actual future of how everything will
Bring
work.
characters to life.
100%.
It's a test to potential stuff we will retain later. But also a lot of community, like CloneX as well using mocap tools. So we just use same technology that also is available to everyone. And we see a lot of clone members who actually doing things like super dope, even doper than that, just that they don't have a hologram box.
Yeah.
But I know that we all have the same thing available, like us in the community, and then us now we try to elevate it. And Chris mentioned it, like, I don't know if you saw the whole like setup of the space and production. We worked with CloneX, which is the best fashion show designer in the world.
Oh,
really
yeah.
good French guy, of course. Really good guy. Really
What else
good
would it
man.
be?
And he did a crazy job with the space we're in, just with lights and everything, by the millimeter, the music and all the sound you hear in the space has all been done by Jim, the same music artist who works with the beginning of Artifact that did like custom sounds that like Betac team targeted to the lights. It's a crazy work, and I'm really, really happy of the result, and it's really interesting because we have that booth that is super minimalistic and super future.
Yes.
Because we are now artists that kind of made it. But on the other side, you get the Geisai booth where all these upcoming artists are showing their work, they're presenting you, and it's all white, and so it's a good contrast. I really encourage everyone to also check the Geisai account, check what the artist Takashi's team has been creating. And personally, because I studied art as well, it felt really special to go see the other space, because in art school you always have at the end of the year to like do all your work and wait for the judges to come and judge you.
Yeah.
I had French judges, so they were really hardcore guys, but now it's us the judges.
Yeah.
In a good way, right? So it's really good exchange, but really the thing we're doing here with Takashi and how we're exchanging knowledge and bringing experiences of the together, like it's great. And you see as like super cool guy. You see all the lights are synced to the music. It's crazy setup we do.
It's like a whole fashion show.
Yeah, like it's ready for a runway show. Almost like
That's what it looks like. Even the tech team, when they were coming here setting up, everybody was organized, and he looked like.
but I think they do all the biggest fashion shows in the world. They are the best in the world.
That's a
There's
fact.
No one as good as them. So
That's
we
a
only
fact.
work with the best. So
Hey.
super happy they are happy to work with us.
Down over here, man. But no, it's been a beautiful execution, man. I'm glad to be a part of this and see it happening from the ground up as well. So, so now that we hit the hologram box, we already went through that. Saw the mocap suit. We got to go to the thing that everyone has the huge question about. The mint machine. How did this even come about? What were you guys thinking? What's the innovation behind it? What's the thought process? Like, it's something I've never seen done before.
Well, first off, you gotta go back to the history of how we're all gamers. Like I myself always worked on Counter-Strike, and we're used to loot boxes. Benoit worked at Fnatic. He's been ingrained in that world of all the players he was working with, collecting skins. So we wanted, and then Z2, like his history with FaZe and everything. Like we all love loot boxes and understand this whole world.
Yeah.
But we decided, hey, let's actually make it a real physical thing, because it goes back to our brand of blending the worlds together, merging the worlds together.
Yes.
So this is a physical mint machine. The team at Space Station did a phenomenal job teaming up with Baytalk to create this like insane contraption. It's touchscreen, so you walk up and it looks like some laboratory experience, because when you put your hand on it, it starts to load everything and it asks for your MetaMask. And then in the mint machine, we loaded 3 Merc, like they're called flower blades. There's a silver, a gold, and a crystal one. And then the one that everybody's trying to get, the Murakami pill.
Of course.
The Murakami pill is crazy. You want to speak on the Murakami pill, Benoit?
Murakami pill, actually, it's an idea we had a while ago, but we never used. And the design actually is being done by Takashi and Chris. So like it's a very minimal blue and red pill, you know. And we always wanted, at some point, like I know that everyone is like, oh, blockchain, things should never move, but we always, because clones are your identity, at some point you might go through phases and you might want to evolve or change your identity. So we thought about something like, what if, clones could swallow a pill and then have a Murakami background, like one of their clone chains. So a lot of this is just experimentation for us, but again, it's like how we bring, we love Akira, there's the Pin Akira, type of stuff. So as usual, we just try to bring the stuff we love and make it super futuristic, super artifact. And on the machine to go back is just that, POAPs is something that's been at every event, but we wanted our POAPs to do an event to be a bit special. And so we thought, okay, like we need, how do we invent a physical machine for people to meet and feel that they are like in Cyberpunk or Blade Runner? So it was designed with Baytalk and like Space Station, all these screens, all of that. And what I'm really happy about is it's the first time we're premiering it here.
Yes.
But we might, bring it to other places in the future. And it's cool. Like it's all about the experience and having people feel that they are getting access to what the future is going to be. So I know not everyone is here today to try it. So hopefully the content gives you a taste. And but we will make sure that we'll have some marketplace powers for the community, like through distributed to some clones. We want to share this experience. Just like the pills, we decided that the other ones are going to be actually decided by the community of who's going to get them. So also it's hard to decide on things all the time to just so okay, it's good and like this the community can select, right? Because we don't want to always take all the decisions, and this is to celebrate the community. So I can't wait to see who's going to be elected by the community. But the machine, having everyone queue up and touch with the human DNA logo, all of this, super cool to see. Sound has been done by Jiman as well to remind the patching machines of Japan, all of that. So everything we do is always with a lot of attention to detail and care. But we don't show everything we do, but when we do stuff, we're not joking around. So I hope people like that experience.
No, for sure. And I know the community responded really well to seeing this. The fact that they can even be a part of it without being a part of it here in Tokyo. I know they love that part of it as well. So everything that you guys are doing is turning out, is bringing the morale up. Everything is looking great. The optimistic vibes are back.
Thank you.
Right, we up here, we moving. We greatly appreciate you guys even having the time to sit down and have the conversation with us to help build this culture back up. Thank you. Hey, we can talk offline. Oh, we can talk online, right?
But thanks to everyone again, like huge teamwork from a lot of challenges, but be Jalan, all the artifact team, and everyone has done like crazy work on this.
Yes.
Plus working with Petak again, like we always love to bring different worlds together, and I'm really happy that Petak and us managed to bring this in Tokyo. It's a rainy day, but you know, it's cool, and I know Tokyo is far, but hopefully I know a lot of people flew in for that, so I'm super happy as well that they are the first time in Japan thanks to Artifact, and after I know they're going to discover Tokyo and Japan and have a blast, so we do more of these things, but I'm really proud of all the work accomplished, and again, like, thanks for all the support you guys have and the innovation.
Of course.
We know that we work hard, and when we deliver, we deliver.
No, for sure. We're building
thing
the culture.
add, just about the mint machine, it's like it's a very unique experience because normally people go to physical place to get physical product, and that Murakami pill is basically Takashi Murakami will customize your clone, and I think that's we've always believed in like evolutive NFTs and sampling at this very small batch of 5 pills, but getting Takashi to add something on, I think is just such a unique experience. I'm excited because people get to pick which clone takes the pill. So I'm curious to see how people decide that and what comes out of it.
And there's 3 pills, well, 3.
Oh, you want to FOMO more? You gotta show them what everybody gets here at the event. Walking out.
Oh.
Yeah, and the poster. Yeah.
Swag bags.
Yep, it's really cool.
Are we gonna cut to the swag bags to show everybody what we're doing and how they get it? We can do that. Yeah, definitely. We can grab the swag bags. No, for sure. Let's cut to that. But while we grab the swag bags, I just want to say again, thank you guys. Right, we are now showcasing to the world that it's no longer just a NFT project. This is a solidified brand, right?
Exactly.
A brand that has its own culture, like any other great luxury brand. But this one is establishing a new chapter in a new sector of things. And the way that you guys create this innovation, we as a community appreciate you. Because we, like you can't do it without us, we can't do it without you. Without your vision and your execution, we love it, and we thank you for that. Because it gives us something to be passionate about.
Yep, appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
If you are not doing bad take, you should do movie voice.
If you know somebody,
Okay,
let's talk about it. Yeah, we can cut some percentages and we can run the agency. However, we can talk about it. For sure. Again, the culture, starting the culture, that's what we understand what Bad Take is and doing. It's starting the culture, helping to sustain the culture as a unit, right? So we can go through anything. Nothing can stop us, no type of FUD, no type of
It's very
BS.
important what you said, because division is the worst thing that can happen. Like, we're all, fighting for the same thing. We're all aspiring to bring the future faster and to merge worlds and celebrate creativity. So I'm happy really recently because I've seen the community really unite together.
That's right.
Do these amazingly funny copy pastas as well. A lot thanks to the account now. That's been amazing.
Oh, that's my man. Shout out to
it's great
Compound
to see
again.
everyone united, and hopefully, people are inspired by what we do here and going to create even more cool things coming from the community that we will get inspired of to continue. It's a virtual circle.
Yeah, I love it. Now we cut into the swag here, right? Like
The t-shirt's amazing.
the iconic Animus, Murakami Animus on the shirt. You know people are going to be jumping over fences trying to get this shirt,
Oh, yeah.
right? You know how many texts I received trying to get somebody to get this shirt. We'll work it out, gang. We'll work it out. For sure. But yeah, that's exactly what you get coming here to the Geisai. You actually get to go and pick up the swag bag on your way out after having all of these amazing experiences hitting the mint machine. On your way out, you make sure to grab that swag bag. So yeah, again, over-delivering, right?
Always.
As always. We appreciate you as always.
Thank
We're not
you.
going to take too much more of your time. We know that you guys have to go and finish out the judging on the other side of it. Yeah, for sure. So we appreciate you. Thank you very much for your time, Benoit. Thank you.
Yeah.
We love it. Of course, I know, right? That's the thing. We got to go to Tokyo to get you. But we appreciate you. And Chris, thank you for your time. And Watt, thank you for your time. Zach, my man, thank you very much for your time. We will speak to you soon.
Yep.
The future is now.
Yep.
With that, we're going to cut it out. Thank you for joining us here. Bad Take Crew, shout out to the family. We love you out there. Twitch, all the Artifact people. We here. My name is Dre Millie. Yo, what's good? What's good? Dre Millie back in your area on the Artifact Twitch. official stream here at the Geisai in Tokyo, Japan. April 30th, man. Come on. How fire was that? How dope was that? We got the founders up here talking, speaking to the community. We saw all of the activations that we have here. Everything is popping off, right? Shout out to my homies Bad Take, man. Bad Take TV. That's what I think we should start that moniker, right? Bad Take TV. It sound good to you? Sound good to me. Yeah. Just want to let you guys know that, you know, we're doing everything we can do to get this culture built up within this community. We are here for you. This is all of us doing these things together. There are no singled out, like the man Benoit said. We're rocking out and making sure we grow this community to the next level as we can as one. Keep that in mind. We got so many more surprises coming for you. Matter of fact, I think we're going to go to the homie OG to get some responses about the sneakers that we have. And let's get over there right now.
Welcome everyone to Tokyo Big Side. We're at the sneakers corner here. We have Luciano, who flew in from. Where did you fly in from today?
California.
California, all the way to Tokyo just for Geisai. Tell us a bit about yourself, yo.
My Twitter handle is freeminded.eth. I do like 3D printing. Just really enjoying the event. The shoes are incredible. I think.
Show us the Animus. What you got there? I see a couple of drawings on it. What are those?
We got Zaptio's signature and Chris's signature. I still need to get Benito's, but just.
You heard him, man. Benito, give the man his sign. So, how do you feel about sneakers today? The first time you've seen the pairs here. Any first impressions you have for us?
I think the reptiles are amazing, honestly. The lookbook doesn't do them justice. In person, it's just incredible. The quality of them, the demons look amazing. Humans are super clean, so yeah.
Beautiful. Can we cut to the reptiles? Yeah. We should go to the reptiles. Ah, ちょっと日本語に翻訳しますとですね、今いらっしゃるのはルシアノさんで、カリフォルニアからわざわざ東京に来ております。で、ルシアノさん自身は3D プリントをやっていて、結構いろんなCloneX関連の3D プリントをやっていて、今日持っているのはアニマスの卵ですね。ここにサイン入ってるんですけども、ファウンダーのザプティオさんとクリスのサインが入っております。で、本日どんなエアフォース1が一番気になったかというところを聞くと、レプタイルが一番気になったということで、今レプタイルのところを見せております。Luciano, tell us what intrigues you the most about this reptile pair, man.
Probably the color shift on it, the swoosh. The swoosh when you go from the front to the back, it's just it's a pretty significant change in color. So they're just pictures don't do them justice. They got me FOMOing, wanting to get a pair now. So
that's a good point. I've been trying to tell everyone who visits this booth, the first thing you notice about this pair is the new pattern on the leather. This is the first time Nike has ever let anyone use this pattern. And on top of that, there's a layer that changes the color. So you mentioned a good point. When you look at one point from this angle and you look at the same point from this angle, there are two different colors.
It's incredible. Yeah.
So that's a great. I think you don't notice this when you look at pictures on Twitter. So everyone, I really encourage everyone to come and take a slow, go through the sneakers a little bit slower and enjoy the finer details that everyone misses.
Yeah, we can't forget about the aliens either. Those are just
let's go to the aliens,
they're
man.
wild. Yeah.
All right, tell us a bit about the aliens, Luciano. Which part of it intrigues you the most?
Obviously, the texture and stuff, but like you were saying, the swoosh, it's pretty crazy color. The laces also can't forget about the laces. But yeah, they're just
That's great. You mentioned the pattern on the leather. What do you realize about it?
It's the alien texture of the skin. So
beautiful. I think this ties back to my point on the reptiles. There's never been an Air Force One with this pattern of leather. It's the first time ever someone's been led to use this. And also the laces, right? It's a new material. You can see through it. It's translucent. I don't think we've ever had any of this too. So it's a great pair, man. まず一旦レプタイルに話を戻しますとですね、レプタイルの、この一足に何が新しいかっていうと、実は、革のパターン自体も新しいんですね。今までエアフォース1に使われてこなかった、レーザーのパターンではありますし、その上に特別な加工が入っています。で、どんな加工かっていうと、色が変わるんですね、実は。同じ一点を見つめるとですね、この角度からは違う色なんですけれども、違う角度から同じ点を見つめると実は違う色になります。でこういうところは要はツイッターの画像とかだとあんまり伝わらないんですけど、ぜひ皆さん実物をこうゆっくり見てもらって、そういう細かいところが伝わらない部分がいっぱいあると思うので、本日はNFT もいいんですけれども、もうちょっと実物をゆっくり見てもらいたいと思っております。で、次はエイリアンの、エアフォース1になります。で、これは何が新しいかというとですね、今まで散々話しましたけれども、レザーのパターンが新しいです。何が新しいかというと、今までエアフォース1にこのパターンは存在しませんでした。なぜなら、このパターンって、エイリアンのクローンの顔のパターンになります。なので、ナイキとしては、今まで、存在しなかったパターンをアーティファクトに使わせてもらっている感じですね。これが、要はエイリアンの一番の、見どころになります。そしてレースも、少し透けてる素材になると思うので、こういう細かいところ、先ほども話しましたが、もうちょっとゆっくり実物を見てもらって、こういう細かいところに気づいてもらいたいと思います。はい。
So shout out to my man OG doing his thing. Y'all see them sneakers over there, bro? You see them reptiles, bro? I've been talking about them reptiles forever. Don't get me started again, man. If y'all know, you know. Don't get me started again. But I want to introduce the homies that I have here. If you know, you know. Shout out to my man, Taiwan Swag. Tommy, what's good?
What's up, man? It's happy to be here.
And of course, like everybody else. And of course, the legendary, the man, the myth, the legend, Relations. What's going on, brother?
What's good? What's good? How you doing?
Doing good, right? So I wanted to get some input from you guys because I know we all are heavily in the sneaker game. I like to call it sneaker connoisseurs. We've made it to a point where we're no longer sneaker heads. We're legendary sneaker connoisseurs. And I think that's always been the thing that has put me into the understanding of what this sector is, right? That introduced me to what NFTs were, how to utilize NFTs, right? Just because of the understanding that I did have from being a sneaker connoisseur. So with you guys, I wanted to know, how is it and how has it affected you to jump into this sector as well? Your thought process and everything that goes behind that.
You should start. You're like the OG.
Yeah, so for me, right off the bat, it just made sense, right? So I've been collecting my whole life. So I'm literally out of space for stuff. And so the idea of a digital collectible that will have added utility, whether it's in the game or in the app, and we'll still be able to print on physical as well, it just clicked for me. Not to mention even like the technology that Artifact's been using where it has the chip inside the shoe.
That's right.
So you can prove ownership and all this. It's just next level, and it's all really exciting stuff.
For sure.
I mean, for me, that's actually how I know Artifact. Actually, Zaptio, because we used to do the custom-made sneakers, and then that's how we used to follow each other. And then, I think he linked it on the space, right? Like I kind of rejected how he was gonna ask me like back in 2019 was gonna be
wow.
Yeah, that was a cool story. I'll share that story.
If you want to get into it,
I'll share that story. Wow. So back in 2019, Zap actually like DM me, be like, "Yo, we're doing this like cool digital sneaker thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think you can actually help out and all that." And for me at that time, I was actually in Asia doing my art show. Okay. So I wasn't really paying attention. Like I was like looking at digital sneakers. Like I really wasn't getting it.
Yeah.
But then like look back right now, I feel like that content showing is really how Artifact started. Everybody, it caught everybody's eyes, right? Like you guys remember like the first Iron Man and the Thanos like the content.
Yeah.
And they actually brought the sneaker community like into this space. And I feel like there's really similarity how people collect NFT and how we collect sneakers.
100%. 100%. No, that's wild. It is wild how it comes back full circle, right? Like, even 2019, having these opportunities come your way, and you say, like you said, you didn't see it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Fran. I think I've heard that you started around that time as well.
It's pretty much the same exact thing. He had DM'd me, and he
Wow.
asked me to like do a shoe based off of like a video game character, and he said that they were selling these AR filters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, he wants me to like scan my audience. And I'm like, what do you mean AR filters?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
understand. It just didn't make sense at that time. And now, fast forward all these years, I'm heavy into NFTs, and it makes a whole lot of sense. And
100%.
Yo, that's dope. I didn't even know
I
about
didn't
that.
know
That was
either.
dope.
Shout
Yeah, we
out to
brought
the
it up.
Alpha, right? Back
Yeah.
on TV, we out here. But yeah, like I think that's the one thing too, right? Speaking about it that early back then, it's so next level. It's hard to foresee how it would turn out. But even with us now being in 2023, we are still considered early, right?
Yeah.
And you guys are vets in the game when it comes to this, and we're still considered early. And I said this before, and I'll say it again: it's not too late to still be early in this sector, right? Pay attention to what the homie Tommy is doing. Pay attention to what the homie Franalacious is doing. It's going for a reason. We are collectors. We are passionate about collecting. And once you can understand that ideology and apply that to what's happening within the sector, the sky's the limit. So, yeah, I wanted to get started on that. Like, Tommy, I know you're doing your thing with the Rivos, man.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's seen it. You came through Designer Con and blessed tons of the homies. You didn't bless me with the size 14, but we don't got to get into that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful shoe, 3D crafted. If you want to get into that and speak.
Oh yeah,
about
that's
it.
fine. So Revo is actually a fully 3D printed shoes, and the idea is really just, I feel like, because I actually own a sneaker manufacturing facility, and then I want to move on to that to 3D printed because actually it's sustainable.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to do smart manufacturing, and then I think the idea is design is a product. So it's not, because when you used to make a traditional sneakers, let's say whatever sneaker, it actually needs a lot of molds and a lot of it burns a lot of carbon and all that stuff.
Creating samples.
And so for 3D printing, it's actually you just need the 3D design, and then it will print it out as a product. But comparing that to what I think Artifact is doing with this first, the official Takashi Murakami and all this DNA collection, they're actually doing something great. We actually collect the digital the digital assets first, and then we collect all the sizes, and then we produce.
Yes.
So there will be no inventory. You know, that's a big issue for the fashion industry and sneaker industry. There are a lot of inventory, and this way, I think it's the smartest way, and it can reduce a lot of waste and a lot of carbon issues.
100%, 100%. And even to speak about that, right? As collectors, having so many materials stacked up in our homes, I know y'all feel me on that. Back in 2020, my house looked like a legit factory.
Yeah.
I had it everywhere in the kitchen. My wife, my son, everybody was upset about it, complaining about it. Fran, I've seen your YouTube. I know how you get down, right? And it's a totally different ball game when you speak about it from an NFT Web3 perspective. If you want to touch on that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like you said, literally, there's been my bathrooms are full of sneakers, all of this stuff, and so it gets a little bit hectic. It gets a little bit insane. But when you have a digital collectible and you can actually show it in a three-dimensional space and have it shown and have people click the link to go check out your collection, it makes a little bit more sense this way than hey, everyone, come on over to my house and check out my collectibles.
Right.
That's not realistic, and so it really changes the game when you move to digital.
I think another point we can add is, I don't know how many pair of sneakers that you have, but I have 300 pair of sneakers. But it's people don't know about it, unless I take pictures of it.
Right.
But now I can go to friend's wallet and see, he actually owns all kinds of things, and then he can put all these shoes on his CloneX, the avatar, and then spread out digital ways. I think that's another thing because. Come on, collecting sneakers, you want to flex. You want people to know that you own these stuff,
100%.
right? So I feel like this first collection will be it's like a history. We'll know these are the first coolest collection on chain, and we're the first one to actually own it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and there's proof on the chain that we own this stuff.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And even jumping into the Nike Air Force Ones that Artifact has done, right? We heard up here and saw and heard Chris say that this is our 10, right? What they're doing, and the fact that you can own the digital sneaker as well as the physical sneaker when you forge, right? Because the forging event started on the 24th. It'll be going to May 8th. That's just for the people out there who don't know. But you'll end up having both and be able to utilize it in whatever way fits you best, right? Like, we know that the technology is going to take it to a place where we can have a digital avatar wearing it in our favorite video games without spilling too much alpha. And that's one way to flex, because it's something, it comes from a point of scarcity, and not everybody can have that same pair. But then you can turn around and do the same thing when you turn the game off. Walk to the bodega, get you some chopped cheese. You know what I mean? Have the same thing cracking off. But when it comes to the top 10, or the 10 that Chris described it as, I would like to know, as a sneaker connoisseur yourself, Fran, what would you say your top 3 are?
Yeah, I actually got 2 pairs of the Murakami drip. It's just like such an iconic look to it, so that's definitely for me. I love the Reptile. I don't have that one yet, but I'm gonna have to get it.
I've been talking about it, baby. You can't sleep on that one, man.
The Reptile's good.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the other one that I feel like people sleep on is the CloneX Genesis.
Oh,
Yeah, that's.
A lot of people get hyped over the demon, but to me, that one is just like.
Do you see
Yes.
that in person? In person, it's different.
it's
right?
next level. It's next level,
Yeah.
man.
No, for sure.
Tommy, let's go to you. What's your top 3?
I wish I had the alien pair, but I don't. That would be my first,
bro.
because I feel like that finish, especially like the material they inspire from the alien skin and the sole, they wrap it in like this new way. I feel like that's my first, and then of course the Murakami one, because that's the first Murakami and Artifact and Nike collaboration. So I wish I can flex that in, Grand Theft Auto or like, Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just, my character would just be wearing these cool ass kicks and
Of
just
course.
like in a game. Yeah.
Soon to come. Tommy trying to act like he not gonna pick up these aliens. Like, we know he's not gonna pick up
man.
these aliens. Like,
I'm
we
like,
know
yo,
Tommy.
I'm trying to.
Come on, bro. It's cool. I appreciate the humbleness.
Yeah.
With that being said, man, it's speaking about the difference between seeing the NFT, right, how they first dropped it, in the first iteration that we had when we first got the NFT look, but then seeing it in the lookbook. I know that changed the trajectory on a lot of different opinions, right? Because you actually see the physical pair being worn in photographs to be able to give you a deeper, in-depth look at it. Now, with you guys being here in Tokyo, what are your opinions on them when you see them IRL? Because I know it's hard to actually, get across the point via pictures, via content, but in person, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I remember back on Twitter when we first saw the pictures, people were fighting the human. They thought they got the color wrong. And I was like, guys, it's Nike. What do you mean they got the color wrong? Of course it's good. And you see them in person, they're amazing. All of them have a unique material on them, a unique feel to them. They all stand out in their own way, and they killed it. It's on the next level stuff.
Crazy.
I mean, I make custom sneakers, right?
Yeah.
So I know, like the quantity for these shoes are like super limited. There's no way they're like mass production, like doing like in the production line. So like, I think like the team actually did a great job. They have to develop their own material. They have to have the. I'm sure that like doing a sample is like crazy. Like it's 10 pairs of brand new design shoes within this time frame. I mean, for me, it's already like it's incredible. Like this.
No, for sure. So, again, speaking about the IRL perspective of it, being here in Tokyo to be able to share this experience with the people that we know and love, right? We've built up a relationship within the community just from speaking to you guys online, but being able to share that energy in real life. I just want to thank you for coming over here and doing your thing. Definitely want to speak about, again, don't sleep on how it's going to look IRL, right? And being here in Tokyo, let me ask you guys, did you get a chance to check out the actual billboard that they have up, the legendary, historic billboard that they have up here in Tokyo?
Not yet. It's definitely on my to-do list. I gotta get the picture with the fit off. I gotta do all that in front of the billboard. So I'm excited to see it. I just haven't checked it out yet, but I can't wait. The videos I've seen online look amazing.
Yeah, I've been busy as well. So like, I have to go check out the poster and the billboard as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The posters are crazy. If we can cut to the billboard, just for the people who haven't checked it out, I think we can throw that in the stream as well. Oh, wait. We're going to see if we go. All right, yeah, so let's get the billboard up for the people out there, just in case you haven't seen it.
And another cool thing to add is that like the billboard actually kind of showcase what might happen in how different brands promote their products,
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, cool. So we got the billboard going. just for the people who haven't had the opportunity to check it out. Legendary movements, legendary moments. This is what Artifact is about. This is what this project is about.
Are we still? Is the mic still working?
No, yeah, it's working, but we just letting the people see.
Oh, okay.
They get the.
Shout out to CloneX Taiwan.
Hey. Okay. All right, cool. So back live again. I did want to ask you guys. Tommy, I gotta ask you specifically.
What are you asking me?
Like, they blowing me up, bro.
What?
You came up here, right? You showcasing, you shining. Come on, we gotta talk about the chain because they asking me. I don't know,
Oh,
guys. I don't know what
man.
to tell you. What's going on with the chain? You gotta ask my man straight up and down.
Oh man. All right. I don't know if. I think I'll leave this question to the team. Honestly. Okay. So this chain. It's a special piece, man. I was just saying, like, this is a special memorial piece, and there are 50 made. So I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I have one. I'm happy.
Word. Keep it ambiguous. I'm just saying. You ask me, I'm going to y'all, right? You ask me, I'm going to the source. So there it is.
Yeah.
Shout out. They want to go to the close up on the chain. They want to see the chain.
And there's all numbered in the back.
Sick.
Oh, bro, it's nasty, man.
Yeah. I'll let the team share the more info.
No,
about
for
this.
sure. I'm not gonna press you. I'm not one to try to peel Alpha back. I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
For real. Just shout out to you guys. Thank you for your time. We're gonna jump over to the homegirl Marissa, interviewing someone else. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Dre.
Many peace and blessings.
Hey, so now we're at the magical mincing machine. This is where everyone is queuing up for like 30 minutes, an hour, I don't know, waiting to mince the 5 NFTs we have. So there's 3 Murakami flower blades. There's crystal, gold, and silver. And we have the really rare Murakami pill, which everyone is trying to get right now. So this is Jordan.
How you doing?
He's the one who helped build this whole thing, put it all together, and it looks incredible. There's so many sick graphics everywhere. Okay, I'm going to explain a bit in Japanese. So, これはミントマシンで4つ NFT のなんかラッフルみたいな感じで村上フラワーブレードが3つあってクリスタル、ゴールドとシルバーがあります。そして一番レアの村上ピルが1個あって、それみんなThey want to win the Murakami pill. So
you want to win? It's the pill?
the pill is the one you want to win, and I want to win that today, and you're going to help me win it.
All right, we're going to win it. We're going to try this out real quick, and hopefully you get the pill. All right, what's your secondary one? What do you want to win after the pill?
Well, I'd love to get a crystal.
All right, pill or crystal? Let's go.
みんなクリスタルとピルが欲しいです。
When are you ready? Are you
Do it
ready?
now. I can do it now.
Okay, you're going to go tap the screen. Please pull out your phone with your MetaMask wallet pulled up. It takes just a few seconds. Blockchain can be... All right, go ahead and scan here. And next. Are you pretty excited?
Yes, can't wait. It's my first time doing it.
Go ahead and tap the spinner. Accept all the terms and conditions. All right.
Does it work because I have no ETH?
Let me see. Yeah.
Does it work?
Let me send you some ETH. Sorry. Let me go ahead and send you some ETH right here.
What do you want to do on yours?
I'll send it to yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
じゃあ、ジョーダン、ちょっとこのセットアップの質問できますか？
僕の日本語上手じゃないです。
じゃあ、ジョーダン、you can do it in English. I'll translate for you.
So this machine, the way it works is it's all on chain. So it's an on-chain gotcha machine. So it goes through crystal, gold, pill, and what's the last one? Silver. And then you have a random chance at accessing any of them.
Okay, ガチャガチャマシンみたいなセットアップで、オンチェーンのガチャマシンみたいで、there's like 3 different ones that you can get. Okay, それ
it's all random, just like gotcha.
全部ランダムで、そうガチャガチャみたいです。 なんかパチンコのなんか音がすごいしてます。スロットマシンとかカジノみたいです。Sounds like a casino over here.
It does.
And we're back. Okay, second time lucky. Let's go.
All right, let's see this.
Can you just walk through the process?
Yeah. So here you were scanning the QR code on the screen. You hit continue. You click the artifact spinner, the artifact blade, go through accept terms and conditions. It does. You click it and it does load all your terms and conditions. So if you want to read it, you'll have to step aside and read it. But yeah.
Have many people been reading it?
No. A lot of people do. But they just save it for later. Yeah. All right. Transaction submitted. Let's see what it is.
Okay. Drum roll. Gold! Yay! It was so close to the bill. It was right next to it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Amazing. So now this is in my wallet.
Yes, it is in your wallet.
All right, so we back. Had to get the situation cracked off. Shout out to Marissa for doing that. I almost thought she had the pill, bro. I was ready to walk up out of here and break something. But congratulations for everything that's going on. Like I was saying, thank you again for throwing the absolute rager at CloneX Tokyo.
It's our pleasure to have everyone. You guys flew in all the way to Japan. It's the least you can do, man.
No, for sure. It was absolutely beautiful. The technology, like I was saying, that you guys bring, it's so dope to see the different ways of how each community showcases who they are and what they represent. Like, second to none. I've never seen any type of technology like that. The transparent screen, the clone Street Fighter situation cracking off. Like my man had the hand over the wave, over the shoe. Like it was just bananas. And we have to be able to showcase that because everyone needs to know that there are multiple ways to be able to be a part of this community, right? I myself, sneaker connoisseur, I don't necessarily jump into the tech side of that, but we have that over here, and we are all as one community when it comes to that representation. So if you want to speak on that, speak to your people. Do your thing.
That was actually from CloneX Taiwan.
Right.
So they flew in with all the tech to help us, showcase, just make a great event for the US dudes. So shout out to CloneX Taiwan. Shout out to CloneX Korea for coming in waves, just supporting us. And for everyone you see, on camera, there are like a couple. There's like a ton of CloneX Tokyo members behind the camera. We have Denjin, we have Meryl, and we have so many of the Japanese staff. They're volunteering.
Yes.
They were drinking throughout the night. They were just letting people in. It's everyone did their part to make sure this event was great. So
no, for sure.
And I'm happy it was a great time for you all, man.
Oh, very much, man.
I hope you all enjoyed Tokyo.
Bro. I appreciate you guys. Welcome with open arms. I've never been to Tokyo before, right? And I felt right at home. The homie Meryl showed me around multiple days, translated when I told him I couldn't eat pork, saved my life. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a wonderful experience ever since I touched down. And again, I just wanted to sit up here and thank you face to face.
Shout out that shit too. That just was crazy behind the scenes, yo. He runs the show, man.
For sure. So, yeah, Marissa, thank you very much for your time. I know you had to travel to do it as well. It just showcases the strength that we have as a unit in this community, and we definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. For sure. I think we put together a really great team.
100%.
This time last year, we literally just had a meet-up at a random pub in Shibuya with like 10 people. Even OG wasn't there.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who he was. But we just, in Bombay, we got together like 10 people. We're just having drinks. We're like, you know what? In a year from now, we'll be doing something with Murakami. And now we're here.
Now we're here,
Now we're here.
Team, like OG does so much behind the scenes stuff. Kudos to him. Incredible.
Thank you. It's for the community.
Yeah.
100%. If you could speak more to the mic, that's what they're telling me. But no. Yeah, for sure. Who would have known a year later this is how it would have turned out? I know I myself for CloneX LA, it was a year anniversary 2 days ago where we linked up and had dinner to sit down and start actually gelling as well. And now a year later we've had so many events, we've done so many major groundbreaking situations. it's just something that you never can truly expect. But as long as you can keep going with the passion that you have, it can lead you into any other direction that you want to go. And we see that with the technology that you guys are doing.
Exactly, like a year ago, like we saw like communities starting to pop up. We started to see CloneX LA pop up and CloneX Tokyo pop up. And a year later, all these communities that have grown are finally coming together. So LA is coming to Tokyo. We have Tokyo going to New York. We have Taiwan coming to Tokyo. We have Korea coming to Tokyo. And everyone,
crazy.
like, it's finally, we're growing into one whole community, you know,
110%.
and not just, you know, random spots all over the world now. We are one. We're clones now. And now I feel like it's the best time to join.
I
Clones,
agree.
man.
I agree. You heard the man. It's the best time to join. Don't miss out on it. We don't know the next entry point where you can get in this much love, right? So, with that being said, man, I don't want to take too much more of your time. I know it's late around the world. Thank you very much for joining us here, the live stream. We appreciate you so very much. Shout out to the co-host, my man OG, the beautiful Marissa. Thank you very much for your time and energy, and everyone out there who's taking the time to sit here and go through this with us as well.
ありがとうございました。本日はですね、このね、昨日のイベントもそうだったんですけれども、いろんな、よく話があったのは、1年前までは、小さいコミュニティがポツポツと出始めたんですね。LA が出たりだとか、東京が出たりだとか、韓国も出たりだとか、台湾が出たりとか。で、1年間経って、今どういう状況かというと、それぞれのコミュニティがようやくこう、一つになり始めてるんですね。このイベントだって LA が来てくれてるし、台湾が来てくれてる。で、東京からニューヨークにも行ってる。で、韓国から台湾に行ったりしてる。で、ようやく一つのコミュニティになり始めてるので、今がまさに一番いい、CloneX の時代だというふうには思ってます。本日は昨日もそうですけど、本日もスタッフいろいろ手伝ってくださっている方がいっぱいいまして、今メディアさんにいるんですけれども、裏でもう30人ぐらいいるので、皆さんすごくこう力を注いでいるプロジェクトになっていると思うので、本日は皆さん見ていただいてありがとうございました。会場にいらっしゃる方々はもうちょっとゆっくりですね、スニーカーとかもあるんだし、ミニとマシンとかもあるので、ゆっくりもうまだ時間あると思うので、4時間ぐらいあると思うので、ゆっくり楽しんでいただければと思います。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
I followed everything that he said right there. I just got to polish up a little bit. But no.
He's better at Japanese.
Oh, man. He rocking it. We appreciate you, man.
I try my best.
Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate you. Live from Geisha here, April 30th. Takashi Murakami, Artifact. We appreciate you guys. Have a good night.
I'll see you.
Take it easy.
Do we wave?
Is that what we do?